Have you ever wondered what the best way is to introduce first foods to your little one? It can be quite a challenge, can't it? As new parents, there are many hurdles to overcome. Determining the right time to start, choosing the appropriate foods, and addressing the ever-looming issue of potential allergies can feel like a daunting task. It's like navigating a maze with no clear direction. But worry not. We're here to help you navigate this exciting journey. Knowing when to introduce first foods to your baby is crucial. But how do you know when the time is right? The answer to this question is not as elusive as you might think. Generally, it's around the 6-month mark when babies are ready for their first taste of solid food. However, it's not just about age. There are other signs that your little one is ready to embark on this exciting culinary journey. Is your baby showing interest in your meals, reaching out for your spoon, or perhaps even making chewing motions? These are all signs that they might be ready to try some food of their own. Another key indicator is their ability to sit upright with minimal support. This shows that they have developed the necessary motor skills for eating. And let's not forget about the tongue thrust reflex. If your baby no longer pushes food out of their mouth with their tongue, it's a clear sign they are ready for solids. Remember, each baby is unique and these are just guidelines. Always consult with your pediatrician. Now that we know when to start, the next question is, what foods should you introduce first? As we navigate through this exciting journey of baby's first foods, it's essential to start with simple, easy-to-digest options. The stars of the show here are pureed fruits and vegetables and iron-fortified cereals. These foods not only nourish your baby, but are also gentle on their developing digestive system. Pureed fruits like apples, pears, and bananas are great starters. They're naturally sweet, making them more likely to be accepted by your little one. On the vegetable side, think about pureed carrots, sweet potatoes, and peas. They're packed with essential vitamins and minerals. Now let's talk about iron-fortified cereals. Babies are born with a store of iron that starts to deplete around 6 months. To make up for this, iron-fortified cereals are a fantastic first food. They're easy to prepare and can be made to a consistency your baby is comfortable with. While it's tempting to introduce a smorgasbord of foods all at once, it's best to take it slow. Introduce one food at a time and stick with it for a few days. This gives you a chance to watch for any potential allergic reactions, and it allows your baby to get used to new tastes and textures. Remember, food is not just about nourishment, it's also about discovery. Introducing a variety of foods early on can help your baby develop a taste for different flavors. It's common for babies to resist new foods, so how can you make this process smoother? Well, one effective approach is to introduce new foods alongside familiar ones. Babies often find comfort in familiarity. By pairing a new food with a favorite, your baby might be more willing to take that first adventurous bite. Think of it as introducing a new friend to an old one. The familiar food helps the new ones seem less intimidating. Making mealtimes fun can also be a game changer. Playful interactions can distract your baby from their initial hesitation towards the new food. Maybe it's a spoon airplane flying into the hangar, or perhaps it's a choo-choo train. The key is to make the experience enjoyable and not just about eating. Patience, as always, is key. Your baby might not take to a new food right away, and that's perfectly okay. It can take up to 15 attempts before a baby accepts a new taste. So take a deep breath, keep calm, and carry on with the feeding. Now this is crucial. Never, ever force your baby to eat. If they refuse a certain food, respect their decision and try again another time. Forcing a baby to eat can lead to negative associations with mealtimes, which can create long-term issues with food. Remember, it's not a battle, it's a journey of discovery. Also, keep in mind that your baby's appetite can change from day to day. Just like us, they might not be as hungry some days, or they might prefer certain foods over others. It's all part of their exploration of the world of tastes and textures. Finally, remember that every baby is unique. What works for one might not work for another. It's about finding what suits your little one best and fostering a love for food in them. Remember, the goal is to create a positive eating experience for your baby. It's not just about filling their tummy, it's about teaching them to enjoy the wonderful world of food. So, keep experimenting, stay patient, and most importantly, have fun with it. Let's quickly revisit the key points we've covered today. Our first hurdle was understanding the first food challenge. We learned that introducing solid foods to your baby is a significant step, but it doesn't have to be a daunting one. By equipping yourselves with the right information and a dash of patience, you can navigate this new territory with confidence and ease. Next, we discussed determining the right time to introduce these foods. It's essential to remember that every baby is different and there's no one-size-fits-all timeline. However, a good rule of thumb is to start considering solid foods when your baby can sit up without assistance, shows interest in your food, and opens their mouth when food comes their way. We then moved on to choosing the right foods. It's crucial to start with single-ingredient foods and gradually introduce more complex flavors and textures. Iron-rich foods are a great starting point, as are vitamin-rich fruits and vegetables. Remember, it's not just about feeding your baby, but also about teaching them to enjoy a wide range of healthy foods. Our last hurdle was overcoming baby's resistance. This can be a challenge, but it's important not to rush or force the process. Try different food textures, temperatures, and even times of day. If your baby rejects a food, don't be disheartened. It can take up to 10 tries for them to accept a new flavor. Also, keep in mind that your baby's appetite can vary from day to day, just like yours. Remember, this journey is not just about nutrition, but also about helping your baby develop a healthy relationship with food. It's about exploration, discovery, and fun. Introducing first foods is an exciting milestone in your baby's life. With patience, creativity, and these practical tips, you can make this a fun and rewarding experience for both you and your baby.